I'm Chase, and I am the QA/QC Upscaling Technician at Tidal Vision, and I've been working here for about a year now. So what quality control can include sometimes is just measuring different parameters of our liquid chitosan mixes. So things like viscosity, pH, and conductivity. We have many lab instruments that can measure many different things about the liquid chitosan blend. Here at Tidal Vision, we are taking crab shell and extracting chitin from it and turning it into chitosan. Chitosan is a really versatile chemical. We use it as a water clarifier, a seed treatment, an antimicrobial textile coating, fire retardant, but there's so many other uses that are out there and just waiting to be taken advantage of. A large part of our sustainable work ethic is being able to upcycle old waste products. For instance, in order to get chitosan and the chitin from crab shells, we get those crab shells from the fishing industry that otherwise they would just discard and they'd go to waste. A few months ago, I got promoted from my part-time position to a full-time position. So I went from just taking care of quality control work to managing more of the upscaling of our crab shell processing techniques. I'm doing research in the lab that is going to apply to these huge tanks we have in-house. I think it's really exciting because I got used to working in academia and research for a while where it felt like some really exciting research things are like far off from commercialization. Tidal Vision is doing something really cool in that we have so much R&D going on in the lab and new exciting technologies being developed, but simultaneously we have right next to the lab these industrial scale, commercially viable amounts of chitosan. I think my favorite part is just the hands-on nature of it. That's the reason I really got into lab work and chemistry in the first place. I spend probably more than 85% of my time out in the lab working with different instruments and with my hands. I think a misconception is that science or research is just boring. It can be so fun in the lab, and being able to bounce ideas off of your coworkers is really rewarding. There's so many questions I just get to wonder and ask and find out. And it's all about crab goo. And it's wild. Who thought that was going to be a thing? I didn't. I first really got interested in chemistry going to high school and taking a chemistry class with really good chemistry teacher. I really love to ask questions and figure out how things work. There's so many things we use in our daily lives that we don't know how they work, and it's really cool to be able to just learn and understand everything around us. One of the first experiments that was impactful to me was this small science experiment I did in 7th grade science class. It was very simple. It was just when a sponge slides down a piece of glass, how do the different liquids used on that glass affect its sliding speed? Very simple, but I just did it at home with my dad. And I guess it made me realize that that's science. It's easy to kind of put things on a pedestal and just imagine it as this far off dream, seeing all the professional, dense research papers out there. But really, I think there's so many little questions that you can ask, and then you can use the scientific method and just find it out at home or at work. I first realized I wanted to work in green chemistry when I came to the research group at Western. It was studying solar energy, and I just thought it was really exciting. You can just do science that benefits the world. You know, for me, I was super curious about chemistry and curious how things worked and how things reacted and why they did. And I had these natural questions, and so I pursued it because I wanted to learn. But there were times I did get discouraged because I struggled with like organic chemistry in college, and I questioned whether I should be doing it at all. But I kept going, and I realized that there are like many aspects to chemistry, and different things I'm good at and things I'm not so good at. I think when you have just a relentless willingness to ask new questions and adapt to different circumstances on the fly, that is much more valuable than any one hard skill